What's up, guys? Sean, aka Hyrule1969 here. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you like what you see, you may want to subscribe. Got some pretty good stuff going on here. Well, I decided that I wanted to do a video about morning gratitude and how it's very important to have gratitude, especially first thing in the morning, and how it's going to mold and shape your day. When I wake up without gratitude and my mindset goes in a direction that is not a very healthy direction, such as I feel ache and pain, and I don't want to do this today, and I don't want to work, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that. Your whole entire day continues in that direction of just kind of feeling like you're trapped and kind of feeling like that you're forced to live this life that you yourself have created. So I wanted to change my direction this morning, like I usually do. Well, at least I try to, but this is a very good habit to get into. I woke up this morning and I said, damn, it's cold outside. It was like 4 degrees. And I'm like, I don't belong in this state. I don't want to be in New York anymore. I don't want to be in the Northeast. I don't want to be cold. I've, like, don't get me wrong. I love the mountains. I love the lakes and streams and the fishing and everything, the hiking and the biking. It's awesome. It's amazing. But this cold stuff, it's starting to become a little old to me. And it's getting expensive. Well, it's always been expensive. But to top it off, I'm not very fond of the state laws. I jump on my Facebook and all I see is like all these criminals, child molesters, murderers, rapists being let out of jail because of the bail reform law for New York. They want to get rid of life sentences for people over the age of 55. It's just everything is headed in the wrong direction, especially for New York State. And people say that we're progressing. When I feel that we're not progressing, I just kind of feel like Satan is starting to walk the earth. More and more that I see it, I see more and more evils. But within like 15 minutes, I was like, all right, I gotta get on Facebook. Done. And I gotta start my day. So I thought about all this negative stuff, but then I was like, whoa, buddy, back it up. I need to change my way of thinking. Because I don't want my day to go this way. I don't want to feel this way all day. So I decided to put myself in the right direction. And that direction is gratitude. Having the attitude of gratitude. Being thankful for every single thing. So I wake up, I'm feeling like kind of crappy, whatever, thinking about things, right? I go in my bathroom and I notice that like my daughter made a mess on the floor. And instead of me saying, ugh, this girl's such a pig, she's got to make a mess. Instead of me going in that direction, my direction went with, I'm thankful for that mess. I am absolutely ecstatic that my daughter makes a mess and that she leaves little reminders of her presence in our home. And I said that to myself. I'm like, you know what? I don't even care. She left her toothbrush out. She has underwear on the floor, or socks on the floor, or whatever. And I just kind of like smiled at it. And I was like really thankful because I'm thankful for my daughter. And I have a lot of gratitude for her. She has a very, very huge heart, very smart, very big brain, and she's so full of so many different talents. And being the fact that she's only 13, there's so many new talents out there that have yet to be discovered from her. And I'm super excited for that. Super excited. My daughter she's the reason why I'm still in New York. Had it not been for her, I would have sold my house. I would have been like, Alexa, we're out. We're going to go kayaking every day. We're going to go bike riding every day. We're going to go live somewhere warmer where we can make more money. The cost of living is less expensive. We could really enjoy a life. But I'm held back a little bit because of a 4'11", 13-year-old girl. But it's worth it to me. So I'm very thankful for my daughter Savannah for sure. And I'm very thankful, extremely thankful for the direction that my life has gone. I think about the times of where I come from, and I think about the people that were in my past and my history. And I look at the people now that I like surround myself with. And the other day, I spoke with my friend Alicia. I think you guys seen her on the channel before, but I was speaking to my friend Alicia, and I was at the gym, and Alexa, my girl, was there. And I was like, whoa. I was just kind of like blown away and just kind of like set back because I wasn't, or like I was surrounded by these two beautiful girls who are not just like physically beautiful, but they're the most amazing, most beautiful people that I've ever met inside. Um, I've lived in a world where everything was just so black and white, and it was always so dark. And I look back at it now, and I'm like, I live with a ray of sunshine. Alexa is my ray of sunshine. She brought so much color to my world and has opened up my eyes so much to so many things. Like throughout my whole entire life, the males in my family, I'll just put it that way. The males in my family are very dark. Um, they're not the most people to be proud of. I love them, but they're not the most people to be proud of. I've been like around like people that have always tried to be scammers, trying to screw over the next person, or trying to find the easy way for the fastest buck, even if it meant lying, cheating, stealing, whatever. And I found a way to make a decent, honest living, thank God. And I'm very thankful for that too. And I have a lot of gratitude for that, for sure. And I look back at like the direction that I was supposed to go and the place that I was supposed to be compared to where I'm at now. And I've met some like really, really good people that have really inspired me just to see the world in different ways, and I have a lot of gratitude for that. We're all God's creation, and a lot of people may laugh at me, and a lot of people may say that I'm a dreamer, a daydreamer, or I live in a fantasy world. Well, not for nothing, but every single thing that exists on earth started out with a fantasy, started out with a thought. The truck I'm in, the car you're driving, this hoodie I'm wearing, actually I got like 3 shirts on because I'm freezing. The jacket, my sneakers, all right, my Starbucks coffee, especially Starbucks. These are things and companies and creations that are all started with fantasies, all started with dreams, all started with thoughts. You cannot have a universe without mind entering into it. So you need to remember that. We are creations of God. Our life is a creation. So if we are a creation of God and God is a part of us, then we have God-like capabilities. We all have God-like powers. Now, I want to talk to you about that. What the hell, did I break my straw? I'm not very thankful at the Starbucks straws because I always break them. They're junk. But I want to tell you guys something I was really, really thankful for the other day. So, for about like 2 or 3 months, it always happens every single year from like January. Anybody who's self-employed knows this. From like January until like January, February, March, February, whatever. I'm sorry, not January. Like November till January. There we go. Business will get slower. Companies will start cutting back. They'll start letting people go. Whatever. Okay. So things got like really tough for us. Not even just for me, but like for Alexa as well. And that was like a true test of who we are, because I kept on telling her, I'm like, you didn't sign up for this. Like, if you want to go. It's going to get rough. She didn't go. In fact, if anything, she supported me more so than anybody else has ever in my life. And she was like right there, right at my side, being like, what can I do? What can we do? And it wasn't like she didn't point the finger at me. I didn't point the finger at her. We came together and we tried and we tried. So I had this car that I was trying to sell, and it was a Subaru, and I like held on to this thing like it wouldn't sell. It was driving me crazy. And then I had a boat. It was a pontoon boat. And I was trying to sell that since like the beginning of summertime, and like nobody wanted it. I had no motor. So I'm like, well, I lowered the prices of everything. I tried everything I could, advertising to sell it, trying to talk to people, like whatever I could do to try to sell these things. Finally, I was like, well, like something needs to give. And I was in like a negative state of mind because I was focused on lack. I was focused on scarcity. I was focused on being behind on my bills. And one day I was just like, whoa, dude, like you need to remember, practice what you preach. And that was exactly what I did. So I sat there at night and I put my earbuds in and I prayed to God. And I was like, something needs to give. I need help. And I gave my thoughts to the universe. I lit candles. I held on. I saged myself, saged my house. I held on to my stones, my crystals. And I was just like, something's got to work. And this like little voice was just like, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because that's the type of person that I am. I believe, especially being a Sagittarius, because I do have a lot of passion, I believe that I am spiritually connected to other means, different things, whatever. But I just kept on like holding on. And I looked at Alexa the next morning. I looked at her and I was like, Alexa, everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to be fine. And she's like, okay. She's like, I believe you. I trust in you. And that alone, bro, that alone, to have somebody say that to you, it makes you feel like you're standing this tall and all of a sudden, bam, you're a giant because you have the backing and support of somebody that loves you. That's incredible. Later on that day, actually, it was in the morning time. We backed it up. I got a message from somebody who was like, hey, I'm really interested in your car, blah, 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 just out of the blue. I've been looking for a car. I looked at others. Can I come and take a look at it today? I was like, yeah, sure. Like this car has been like a jinx, if you ask me, for me at least. So he comes over. Long story short, he buys the car. Later on that day, somebody else comes along and they buy the pontoon boat. After like trying to sell these things for months. Now, was it me casting a spell? Was it me putting the wish out to the universe? I want to believe that it was me just putting out that demand. But what was even crazier was I got a phone call from a customer. Now, like that day, I lined up like 4 new customers. I was like, whoa, like where did this even come from? And it was just all of a sudden sporadically out of the blue. After like days of just like sitting down and going to the gym and pretty much doing nothing, like cleaning the house. So I get on the phone and I'm talking to this one woman, and all of a sudden, like, I hear this voice that just says, I got you. And I was like, what? Now, like, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but, like, I'm not even, like, kidding with you. But I hear this little voice that just says, I got you. So I thought I was hearing things, but until the woman on the phone was like, what'd you say? Who's that? And I was like, oh. Because there was nobody else. I was on a cell phone. She was on a cell phone. Couldn't have been anybody else, but she heard it, and so did I. That's some creepy, creepy stuff. Later on that day, I lined up 3 other customers. Later on that day, I made my mortgage payment. I paid my National Grid bill, which is my electric bill. Like everything caught up like that because I put this demand out, and somebody out there was listening. So the next day, I remember I turned on my bedroom light and I blew two light bulbs at the same time. Now, whenever I blow light bulbs, I feel that my grandmother's presence is there because, I don't know, she has a thing about popping my light bulbs. I asked her to stop. Like, Graham, stop popping my light bulbs. It's starting to get freaking costly. I use like the LED bulbs. And she still manages to pop them. So it doesn't even matter. It's either her or my grandfather, I want to believe. But the night before, the day where I was just sitting there meditating or spellcasting or asking for help or whatever you want to call it, okay, I was just like praying to God. I'm like, please, for something's got to give. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Like, I kept on repeating it to myself. So that night, and this is like the third time that this has happened, at exactly 3:30 in the morning, my fire alarm goes off. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Fire, fire, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, fire, fire. I was like, bro. It happened to me about 2 weeks ago. Or about 3 weeks ago. A week later, it happened again. And then the other day, it happened again. All three times at exactly 3:30 in the morning, it woke us up. So, there are things in life that are very difficult to accept, especially when it's the unknown. But whoever or whatever it is, I have a ton of gratitude for. And maybe it is my godlike power. Maybe we all have our godlike powers. But I can tell you this right now, guys, do not ever, ever, ever give up on your dreams. Do not ever give up on hope. Don't give up on anything. Look at the things that I've achieved, the things that I've gone through. And here I am sitting here before you today, telling my story. Just through YouTube or through Facebook or whatever. I'm human. And I had bad things that happened to me. And I've gone through some bad things. But I've done some bad things too. But I forgive myself and I forgive others as well. So you just got to keep that attitude of gratitude. Be thankful. I was thankful for the mess this morning. I was thankful that I even woke up. I was thankful that I was able to look in the mirror and be like, wow, look at how far you've come. Dude, you were 397 pounds. Look at you now. You were in a loveless, sexless marriage and you were unhappy. I was addicted to freaking Xanax for years. I had agoraphobia. I was afraid to leave the house. I had a fear of driving cars. I was afraid of public places. Like, look at how much I've changed. And that's my gratitude. That's my gratitude. I'm thankful for my daughter. I'm thankful for my mother, my family. I'm thankful for Alexa, my girlfriend, who I'm just like head over heels for. I'm thankful for so many things and just thankful for so much. And I'm thankful for whoever is out there listening. I'm thankful for the lives that I touched. I'm thankful, extremely thankful for the people that I have helped and the fact that I have the ability to help others and to help heal them and the knowledge that is put on this earth for us so that we can always better ourselves and we can better other people. Find whatever your gratitude is and put forth your focus on that. Don't put your thoughts on lack or scarcity or not having enough or not affording things. Start daydreaming. Lie to yourself. You're going to know that everything's going to be okay. You've made it this far. We've all come together and we've all made it this far in our lives. Every single one of us. So we cannot sit there and feel failure. Failure is not an option for anybody. I don't care who you are. We always achieve what we have to achieve. We always have enough, no matter what it is. We always make it. We always find a way. That goes for every single person watching this video right now. Put your focus into fantasy. Put your focus into knowing that everything is going to be okay. Put your focus into feeling rich, feeling like you've had enough. You know what? Like, I drew my line. I was like, that's it. Like, enough. Okay. I had, put your focus into, I have money. I have more than enough. I have more than enough money. And as a matter of fact, I have so much money, I want to share it with people. I have a beautiful house. I have a lot of knowledge. I want to share my knowledge with others. Whatever it is, find what works best for you. And, you have to put your focus into that thankfulness, that gratitude. Be thankful for your children. Be thankful that they're a pain in the ass. Because think about what they would be like if they weren't in your life. Think about what it would be like if they were taken away from you. Your husband, your wife's a pain in the ass. Think about what it'd be like without them there. Make your relationships work. Be thankful for the relationships that you have with others. Don't be a dick. Treat other people kindly. Be a decent human. And today, everybody just do one thing kind for somebody else. And don't expect nothing in return. Don't expect nothing in return. But the universe will grant you something back in return for doing something kind for another person. Especially if it's humble and you don't expect anything back. So, I gotta go to the gym because I just gotta go to the gym. Yesterday was a rest day. So, I'm actually at the gym right now. Okay, I didn't even do my hair, guys. No gel, no nothing. But I'm at the gym right now. I'm at the Y. I gotta go do a little cardio session, a little workout. Got a little bit of work to do later on back at home. So, I'm out. Enough of this talking. I've been out doing this video for 22 minutes now. Holy crap, I can talk. All right, so anyways, be sure to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. I actually have really good TikTok videos. A lot of fun on there. If anybody would like to donate anything to the channel, keep this channel growing, or just give me a couple bucks for gas money, I have a Patreon page on there that you can go on there as well. You can subscribe to that if you would like to. If you subscribe, you get access to more and more videos that I don't post on YouTube. It's all unedited. It's all, I can't say like it's all unedited, but it's the stuff that I wouldn't put on YouTube. So, especially the fact of like being banned from YouTube. So, anyways, guys, find me. Links are all at the bottom of the video here. I am Sean, Hyrule1969. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless every single one of you. You guys all rock. Stay strong, be positive, and find yourselves. All right, love you. Peace.